Hi, Nilesh. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Nilesh. The pleasure is ours, absolutely. So, Nilesh, could you provide a brief overview of Accely Technologies and its area of expertise?
Wonderful, Supriya. So it's been a journey of 22 plus years. Now we're in the 23rd year that this journey has been evolving with Accely. So Accely is primarily a global provider of digital transformation solution and services and strongly focused on innovation and client success. That's our mantra to success. It provides innovation that stands for progress and providing customer flexibility, rapidly deployed end-to-end solutions, typically on the ERP platforms, cutting across success factors, mobility solutions, the CX platform, which includes the commerce, marketing, everything, and of course, on top of it, the analytics piece of it as well. The core areas of expertise definitely includes the consulting solutions, e-commerce, mobility, business analytics, as I said. And the whole objective is to help the organizations leverage this technology platform that we offer to drive operational efficiency, enhance customer experience, and achieve business growth. So that's what we typically focus on.
Thank you so much, Nilesh, for that quick overview of what Accely Technologies does. So, if I had to ask you, what sets Accely apart from other companies that offer the same sort of offerings, what would you say?
So a good question. And yes, actually stands out from the other companies largely from the domain expertise that we bring. So we typically focus on certain industry verticals, which are our key expertise, where we've done multiple such similar implementations globally in the same industry verticals. And by having done that, we bring that unique combination of the expertise that we built with this implementation, the innovations that we have evolved and built on this deployments and the commitment to the client successes. So it's typically the deep understanding of SAP suite of solution applications relevant for this industry vertical. And of course, the involvement of that, building those accelerated packages, which are typically pre-configured for those industry vertical, offering proven solutions, the faster deployment timelines, and of course, the lower cost for the customers. And of course, our key USP is proven track record of 100% successful projects is what we typically ensure and commit to the customers to meet those KPIs, what we commit before we start off the project. And of course, bringing the global expertise for the customers from our global deployments and global implementation projects that we've done. And of course, we act with the local connect to those customers where we deploy. And of course, backed with a very strong team who has come from the industry domain and with the relevant industry expertise and the depth of experience that they bring on the table for those customers. That's what differentiates us.
That was a great insight into Accely, Nilesh. Thank you so much. I'm sure all the insights that you mentioned, they give a great competitive advantage to Accely. So Accely, is a 20-year-old company, Nilesh. So how has Accely evolved and grown since its inception, and what is the company's vision and long-term strategic direction?
So typically, we, as I mentioned, our mantra is only client success and bringing those digital innovation and latest cutting edge technology solutions for our customers, the end-to-end business process driven approach. That's what has been key mantra for our growth, and our long strategic direction is primarily to focus on bringing the global leading edge technologies to the customers. So that's what we do. And in this vision, we improve the operations through technology, providing end-to-end business solutions for our customers. The company has evolved, grown significantly in these years of experience by the virtue of word of mouth that we have been able to gather from the successful deployments that we've done. A customer has always been a customer. We've never lost a customer in our journey so far. Of course, and providing SAP consulting services, we've evolved to innovate, to acquire some few companies where SAP either innovates and acquires as well.
So thank you for mentioning, that about actually being an SAP partner, Nilesh. That brings me to the next question. You are an SAP Gold partner, right? So could you tell us a little more about your partnership with
That's
SAP?
right. So it's been a journey that we've been running with SAP for the past 2+ decades, as you know of, and it's been very healthy and fruitful. I think it's mutual as well. And of course, Accely has been building this relationship for the past 22+ years. And at times, I even tell people and my customers and my own team that we are blue-blooded instead of red blood. So that's how passionate and that's how deeply involved we are and engaged with SAP. And of course, all the digital transformation solution that SAP either innovates and acquires, as I rightly mentioned before, we are the first and foremost partners to bring those investments at our end as well. We either acquire and of course build those center of excellence to be the first and foremost partner to bring those solutions to our customers as ramp up customers. And of course, Accely's deep understanding and engagement with SAP, stack of solutions, and the best practices that SAP brings on table for us and the customers, we've been able to deploy that successfully for providing end-to-end services and solutions for our customers, which are scalable and future-proof solutions, giving that agility and the power to in the hands of those customers.
So, Nilesh, you mentioned not having lost a customer over the past 2 decades, right? That's really impressive. So, I'm sure you know customer expectations better than anybody. So, how have sort of customer expectations evolved, and what are your key customer challenges that you face in meeting those expectations?
Good question. And yes, these are evolving dynamic world that we all live in, and the challenges, unprecedented challenges that are thrown to us and the customers both, right? Typical example being a recent most pandemic by COVID, right? Nobody expected it to hit us as badly as it did. And the disruptions it brought to the customers and us in terms of the global economy, the global operations, etc. So we did help a lot of customers and are helping the customers still in the past and in the future to build technology roadmaps so that they're prudent to overcome such challenges thrown by the economy or by the dynamics of the world that we all live in, and gear up to bridge those gaps, be more agile, be more flexible, and of course set those processes right so that they can handle such challenges thrown to them. That's what we focus on, and that's typically the customer's expectations as well. And we help them build those technology platforms to achieve and gear up for such challenges as well. Of course, the biggest challenge the customers still face beyond this typical challenges that we speak about, the evolving trends of technology. How do you keep in trend? How do you keep and cope up with those investments plan? How do you make your platform more agile to evolve and adopt this technology adoption that is ever evolving? So we of course help customers to make it more agile backbone platforms, which are easily adaptable, easily flexible and agile enough to adopt and execute those process and execute those technology adoption in their roadmap as well. And of course, we all know it's always an increasing competition all across. We bring them cutting edge CX solutions to get that bridge shortened and give them that edge to face that competition more effectively. And of course, the ever-changing nature of work, manpower, and all of that stuff. So those are the other areas we help those customers to gear up that platform pretty effectively to handle those customers more better way.
Nilesh, the key, you mentioned, evolving trends, right? That has led to evolving customer expectations as well. So we are calling it customer expectation transformation. So how does Accely approach the customer expectation transformation needs of customers of today's day and age?
Ultimately culminates back to the same situation, right? Increasing competition, the dynamics that the economy challenges has to offer to the customer. So of course, the customer has to build a very strong backbone foundation, which definitely has the ERP as its core, which is SAP S/4HANA. That's what we propose. And on bringing the agility and the customer facing and the customer agility, we have very good platforms along with SAP to offer the CX transformation processes, which is holistic and very focused on customer centric, right? Starting from the marketing stuff, the sales, the service, and of course, the customer profile and data profiling. We manage all of that in a very strong foundation to build and extend further for meeting those customer challenges. So we definitely focus on understanding the customer needs, identifying opportunities for improvement, and implementing a roadmap that delivers value to those customers. And it typically involves multiple 360-degree area of understanding what the customer business is all about, what they need now, what they might need in future, adopting a platform which is pretty agile and flexible to adopt new technology innovations. So we keep in mind and put that platform in place.
Nilesh,
And of course, we measure it with very specific outcomes.
that was great, Nilesh. And considering everything that you mentioned, I assume that you've handled a lot of CX transformation projects for customers, right? So would it be possible to tell us about some successful CX transformation projects that you have spearheaded, and would it be possible to name names if possible?
Yeah, sure. I mean, in this journey, we've helped a lot of companies across verticals, largely from retail, telecom, manufacturing, distribution, etc. So it's been a journey that we've helped a lot of these customers and a few of them global companies. And just to name a few from the region that we are, which is India, Middle East, APAC, typically the culture that we are in. One of the key customers that I would like to name is Ajwal Perfumes. They are into a perfumery, over 300 plus stores. That's the size of operations. They have close to around 2,500 people. And the typical challenges of being a very B2C oriented business. So the CX is at the utmost core focal area that they need to build very strong customer centric processes, customer strengthening processes, so that they're very close to the customer, meet the customer's expectations, demand, etc. So we've helped them lay down that platform right from the store solutions to loyalty programs to the marketing campaigns and everything related to the CX. And of course, building the backbone back onto SAP S/4HANA. So that's a customer journey that we have been able to help them achieve that successfully. They're live. And of course, we all know it's an evolving journey, right? Adoption of newer technology stuff. So that journey still continues to be with them. And we've been helping them consistently since past 2 years since we started this engagement with them. A few more to name are manufacturing, Mada Gypsum, part of Al Raji Group in Saudi Arabia, pretty spread in the Middle East region with Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Qatar, and very diverse manufacturing and distribution processes. They are largely a B2B company where they sell to the dealers, distributors, who in turn sell to the retail customers, right? So that journey is still more difficult because you don't have a direct touch point with the customers. How do you really build that reverse feedback coming from the end customers with whom you don't really have a touch point? So we build a very strategic platform to hear that feedback, surveys, and all of that stuff. So that culminates an end-to-end CX platform as well. So there are a couple of more like Rashi Peripherals in India, Hira Industries, Leader Healthcare, etc. So a lot of more names that I can take and walk you through.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Nilesh. And I must say, it was a real pleasure to talk to you. And it was wonderful to know that Accely Technologies is handling CX transformation projects for such diverse companies across such different sectors. And I hope you'll go a long way in continuing to do so. Thank you so much, Nilesh.
Absolutely. With SAP with us in this journey and the partnership that we value the most, I think this journey is going to be ever evolving for our customers together.
Thank you so much, Nilesh. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Same here. Thanks. Thanks for your time too. Bye.